Hi, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me on this webinar. I'm very excited. I apologize for the background. I am redoing my office, so I don't have a pretty background right now, but you didn't come to see me. You came to see this amazing information I am so excited to share with you. So I do apologize. This is live. So I do have cats, I have dogs, I have a husband, I have a daughter. This is summer after all, so everybody's home. So I apologize in advance if there's some chaos in the background. I will keep it to a minimum. I'll try. But anyway, you didn't come to see me, you came to see this information. So let's get to it. Let me make myself disappear in just a second. There we go. Okay, so how to build a ridiculously successful essential oils. Let me scoot up further, closer. How to build a ridiculously successful essential oils business fast. So again, thank you so much for registering for this webinar. Again, very excited to share this information with you. And don't worry, I'm going to make it worth your while. And this won't take too long, I promise. So let me get into my story. While attending a business conference earlier this year, looking for a company, training course, book, anything I could get my hands on, to build my essential oils business in a way that would reach more customers, more members, and provide the best essential oils information to my downline, and do all of this, wait for it, automatically and 24/7. And so it's basically like having an essential oils sales team and an essential oils training team available 24 hours a day without having to pay for these big teams. I was a team of one at the time. At this business conference, there were a lot of speakers, and I do mean a lot. And it lasted for 3 days. It was amazing. I gotta say, I learned a lot. However, as day 3 finally came, I began to think, did I waste my money flying to the city and spending 3 days here because none of the speakers presented my information in a way that applied to my essential oils business? So I was getting very frustrated. It was great. There were a lot of big business tips, etc. But nothing I thought applied to my essential oils business. So I was beginning to feel like this, a very mad kitty. I have cats at home, so I see this face a lot. Don't judge me. Finally, a speaker came on stage on the 3rd afternoon and began presenting the one thing that I had been looking for. The one thing that would be my 24/7 essential oils and training team. The one thing that wouldn't cost me an arm and a leg to buy. The one thing that would not require an IT team to set up, and I'll tell you a little bit more about me in a few minutes, but I have an IT background, but I am not a programmer, I am not a developer, I don't know how to do any of those things, or significant IT skills to set up and get started. In a moment, I'll share what that speaker taught me, but first, let me introduce myself, or as Austin Powers would say, allow myself to introduce myself. I love that line. My name is Suzanne Keeter. Yes, that's what I look like cleaned up. This is in my backyard, and I'm feeling the sassiness. And ever since I learned that one thing, I have been able to work full time on my business, reach thousands of customers, provide valuable essential oils information to my downline members, and continue to grow my business all automatically, or automagically, however you like to say it. And yay, happy dog running on a beach. That's how I felt. Imagine having an essential oils business that could run itself while having the freedom to spend more time with your family or friends and do the things that you want without having to constantly working on your business. So like for, you love what you do, but when you turn it into a 12-hour day, it doesn't get as fun as it started to be. So yay, everybody's so happy jumping on a beach. So I don't know what the beach theme is, but I love a beach. I hope you do too. But it always wasn't like that for me. So, like so many people who started an essential oils business, and I know you're probably one of them, I had a dream of building such a business so I could share the benefits of essential oils with everyone. So I know that's probably why you started too, because of the incredible results I was experiencing. So I too thought starting an essential oil business was a fantastic idea, because I couldn't keep my mouth shut, because I felt incredible. I told everyone I knew. I had started a business before I even realized it. And when I became conscious that I had a business, I started to research on how to build a successful essential oils business. So I found books and courses on small business topics, how to start a small business. I found courses on online marketing, because boy, you definitely need to understand online marketing if you want to reach a wider, larger audience. And then certainly in the network marketing side, I found like success stories and stuff like that. And books written by, excuse me, I apologize, let me take a sip of my coffee. I found books written by high-ranking essential oil distributors in my company explaining how they reached their rank, but I had problems with all these courses and books. There's my mad face. I love she, isn't she cute? For several reasons, because here we go, and I'm sure this is gonna feel familiar to you as well. Number one, there were no business or marketing programs specifically for an essential oil business. Number two, network marketing or MLM, direct sales, whatever you want to call it, courses or books only taught the old method of running around town hosting a crap ton of essential oils parties. And I'm sorry, but that's not for me. I know it has worked for other people, but that is just not for me. I just, and I'll tell you more about it in a few minutes, but you just can't reach the number of people that you need to get to the ranks that you need to get, etc. And again, I'll go through that later, because that's why it wasn't for me. And that's not me, but boy, doesn't she look aggravated and just pissed off. That's how I was feeling. Number three, here's the big one, and this is what nobody talks about. The essential oil business books written by high-ranking essential oil distributors, or whatever you want to call them, explained the strategy that they used to reach their highest rank from years ago. Strategies that don't work for you and me now in 2019. All right, let's focus on that for a minute. So yes, I'm sure if you're like me, and this is probably why you're on this webinar to start with, to find something that's actually going to work for you, You've read those books. You understand what I'm talking about. And yes, it sounds amazing. Yes, I posted a few things on Instagram and now I have 500,000 people in my downline. Yes, that probably worked for you 5 years ago, 6 years ago now, when Instagram was an infant and you had a very captive audience. So it doesn't quite work that way now. And yes, we can all have beautiful grids on our in our social media posts and our Instagram posts, but I'm sorry, but that ain't working right now. I hate to tell you. And finally, and most importantly, number 4, and I'm not trying to sound, negative or anything, there is no guidance on how to automate building an essential oils business. And like how to automate getting more customers or members for your downline, how to automate keeping your members educated on essential oils, or how to automate providing information on how your downline could successfully build an essential oils business on their own. Another frustrated face. Needless to say, I failed because I was trying to find something that was already in place that I could just take over and implement. And I, again, not trying to sound negative by any means, I love my upline. I was fortunate enough to be in an upline, in somebody's downline that were incredibly educated. These people are so smart, etc. But just sending a Google Drive with some photos in it is not a business plan. So anyway, I failed miserably for almost 2 years to grow my essential oils business. The only thing I was successful at was aggravating my family and friends because they thought that I was harassing them to buy a kit, and posting a zillion essential oil posts on Facebook. So I was very successful there. Finally, I decided that I would attend this business conference as my last attempt at finding business answers that I needed. And if I didn't, I was just going to officially quit at striving to build my essential oils business. So I was ready to quit. After all, beating your head against a wall hurts after a while. Bad kitty. So if you feel stuck in a rut, frustrated that your business is not growing as fast as you need, trust me, I have been there too. Boy, have I. And just on a side note, because I couldn't find the answers that I needed, the reason it took me almost 2 years to start building my business again was because I just stopped. I just focused back on my full-time job, all that crap. You know the deal. You know the drill. You know the drill. But now, back at the business conference, that business conference saved my business. Because one thing I learned there was a marketing funnel. So the one thing that I learned was a marketing funnel. All right, so you may be familiar with this, you may not be, but I'll tell you what it is right now. So you may have heard it as a marketing funnel, a sales funnel, it's all the same. What is a marketing funnel, you might ask? A marketing funnel is just a simple couple of web pages that takes your customer on a journey with you and provides you the information on how to solve their problem. In our case, a health challenge. That's probably why they're there. Excuse me. Let me take another sip of my coffee. And it leads them to an action that solves or answers their problem. In our case, purchasing an essential oil kit. So you also may ask the question, well, what is the difference? If it's web pages, what's the difference between a marketing funnel and a website? Well, that's simple. All right, so think of it, and I'm not going to bother you with trying to show you examples live. I'm just going to talk to it, and you'll get the gist of it. So think of a typical website as just a big catalog. So if you're picturing, for example, just picture, because you're probably very familiar with this, your essential oils company corporate site. It is a big catalog. A website doesn't take you on an educational journey. You have to know what product or solution you're looking for. And if you don't, well, it's just off to another website. Whee! Because, we all have the attention span of a gnat. A website can be hundreds of pages, and one page per product. In our essential oils company, that could be a lot of pages. But here's the one we all know as an example. This is a screenshot of Amazon. Does Amazon take you on an educational journey to find whatever it is you're looking for? No. So if I am looking for the best equestrian riding helmet for my 9-year-old daughter, is it going to say, okay, well, what do you need? Why are here are the benefits? No. You got to just search for it. And if you don't find it, you're off to another Google search. Whereas a marketing funnel is typically a couple of web pages that's focused on a product, a single product or a suite of products. It's not hundreds, and provides a solution to the customer's problem. And so this is just an example. This, if you scroll down, they're just talking about this set of products, and then why do you need it? Natural beauty, blah blah blah. So it's taking you on a journey of what the product is, the benefits, etc., and then relating it back to a problem. And then the natural, next step is to purchase it because it's solving a problem. So back to the business conference. As I was sitting there listening to the speaker explain the uses for a marketing funnel, the gears in my head started spinning off the rails and smoking. I could use a marketing funnel to automate my essential oil party script. So if you were hosting an essential oils party, 9 chances out of 10 you've got something there that you have prepared, a script, a list of bullet items as to what essential oils are, how to use them, etc. Because I'm sure you've done a party or two. Sorry, taking another sip of my coffee. So you can use your essential oils party script to get more members to sign up for an essential oils kit. Because when you do a party, what do you have with you? You have an essential oils kit of whatever you choose, or all of them. So again, this is an example of an essential oils funnel. Hey, look at that. So, and I won't get into it right now, but I could use a marketing funnel to automate the education for my downline members on how to build a successful essential oils business of their own. Because as we know, first of all, let me just start with the reason that I started building an essential oils business was to share the awesomeness of essential oils, because I am still to this day very excited. I'm sure you're hearing the buzz in the background. That is my diffuser. I'm diffusing oils right now. I can't live without them. And I just want everybody to feel as fantastic as I do. And so and I'm sure that is also probably one of the main reasons you started this business to begin with. But to then the second objective of building a business would be then to actually earn an income, earn a commission. And in order to do that, you must build a downline, which is a win-win, or as I like to say, winning a Super Bowl for you, winning a Super Bowl for me. There's no compromise. You've accomplished sharing the awesomeness of essential oils to somebody who then themselves gets excited, has, experienced the awesome results, and they want to share the message. So that is your downline. So we're not here just to be putting people in our downline. The main focus is to, put people on a fantastic health journey, and better their lives. I mean, that's why we're here. That's our true purpose, I think. That's mine anyway. So when I say build a downline, that is the focus and the mission statement that I'm coming from. But as we know, building a downline also means that you need members. You need somebody that's bought your kit, is on some kind of rewards program. They don't have to build a business if they don't want to. But you also need people who are also very excited and want to build businesses of their own, and that's what you're there to then support and guide them. And you can automate how they do that. They can watch a video, a webinar, and then you've got a whole set of tools to give them. That's what you're doing is simply duplicatable, that then they can just pick it up and run with it as well. Because I see also that's a big gap in our current situation, at least for me. I didn't have something that was just something you could pick up and say, okay, boom, this is, I'm going to implement this and be successful. With the exception of, when your sponsor may say, make a list of your family and friends and then have them host parties for you that you present, your script to. There's that, but I'm sorry, that's not going to get it done, and I'll show you why in just a minute. So back to my presentation here. So this is what if you were to, hey, look at that, does that look familiar? You can provide, a whole webinar for your downline to then show them how to build a business of their own. And it's, 24/7. You don't have to, you can record this, you can do it live, etc. So I could use a marketing funnel to automate monthly downline information sharing and education and more. So I signed up for the marketing funnel tool and built funnels for my essential oil marketing business, or essential oils business, sorry. So my marketing funnels are my 24/7 sales and training customer service teams. And now I have freedom. Freedom from, all right, now this might make you a little bit, this might strike a chord, so just bear with me. Having to wake up super early to get ready for an hour-long commute to a crappy job that I detested because my non-qualified boss took all the credit for my hard work. A job where I spent long hours away from my family and barely paid the bills. Yes, can you see I've been there too? Sorry, let me take another sip of my coffee. Freedom to spend quality time with my family, become a leader to people just like me and my downline, living a fulfilled life and doing whatever I please. So being a leader to the people just like me, let me go back to this, you can attract the people that have, similar interests, various ways, because you can also define, and I'll talk about that a little bit later, sorry for the little bit laters, but you can attract your ideal client. So if it's, somebody who loves and gets addicted to any HGTV show, you can attract people like that, etc. So, somebody, anyway, you can define your ideal customer, because here's the difference in this. When you're in a job that you detest for whatever reason, it's usually because you did not pick your coworkers. You certainly didn't pick your boss. You applied for the job and they picked you. So you had no say in who you work with. So We all know that, conflicting personalities, that never ends well. What if your ideal client was somebody who, had the same similar interests as you did? So, they love vacationing in the mountains or something. Anyway, you can define your ideal client. So, and live a fulfilled life doing whatever it please. Okay, so this next one is me, and I'm at the beach with my Healthy Hustlin' shirt. How about that? And my faux Vans, because I couldn't find the Vans in my size. And this is actually the Turks and Caicos, and I was there this past June, and it was amazing. And I want to live there, and so that's one of my goals. So we know solutions are great, we know wisdom is great, but without action, nothing happens. And I have something for you to here today to take action on. So I know you're watching today for a reason. Something in your business isn't perfect, and you desire more. And I'll bet you it's probably because you're not reaching enough people to then build your downline and then rank up. So you know where you are, you know probably where you want to go. The only thing left is how to get there. So today you have a chance to grab the very system that shows you how, and today you have the chance to get the one thing that can do it better than anything else. It's the Essential Oils Automated Business System. Yay! So that's just part of it. I have a bunch more. I couldn't get it all on the same screen. So it takes this is my system that I created from scratch because there was nothing else out there. And so I had to just build it because it just wasn't there. And again, this is just for people who are building an essential oils business. This is not, I got 2,000 leads in a day for my network marketer client, that it's trying to, be a one size fits all for all network marketing companies. This is not it, because those, I'm sorry, you're going to have somebody that they use as a testimonial, but it'll just be a handful of people. It doesn't work typically for most people because it's too general. That's the problem. And then you're left to your own devices to figure out how it is applicable for your business. I got so sick of that. So I built one that's specific to essential oils. So yes, very exciting. And let me also explain a little bit more about my background. And if you got the member, the ebook, sorry, I haven't had enough coffee today. The member machine formula ebook, you'll have a better detail of my background. I've spent over 20 years in the IT industry, but yet I am not a developer. I don't know how to do any of that. And I ran around as a consultant and running and selling consulting engagements that were multi-million-dollar engagements to build programs for companies. So governance programs over, disaster recovery or whatever, programs that managed a process. And so I have built from scratch programs and documented them and defined steps and project management plans, etc. So anyway, who cares about all that? What that means for you is I took my skills and experience and I built a program for essential oils, people who are building an essential oils business. So that's what that means to you. And so I think it is it hits the mark everywhere, and it's simple and duplicatable. So it takes the one thing that allows you to attract, inspire, lead, and grow your business automatically. The system is simple because, again, I had to build programs that were simple enough for anybody, whether they were part of a group that I was building this program for or not, to be able to just pick it up and use it. So that's why I built it. The system is simple. You can go through it in a weekend and be up and running by Monday. And no techie skills necessary. That had to be an absolute number one requirement, because your downline, they're going to be people from all walks of life. You know, you can't just attract, I just want IT engineers and developers, and programmers. I can't, no, that's ridiculous. Because, people who need essential oils are coming from all walks of life. So this program has to be simple. So no techie skills necessary. Yay, happy kitty. So first, I give you 2 complete marketing funnels that attract new members for your downline, inspire and educate members that you already have in your downline to build businesses of their own. You need members and business builders for your essential oils business, like we talked about earlier. So there's 2 of them. So again, this next slide is just an example. It is on the left. You've got a funnel that is specifically for attracting your your potential clients in, and you're educating them on what essential oils are, etc., and then showing them how they would solve their problems. And then the natural next step, it's this one, is to buy an essential oils kit. So that's the one on the left. So that's basically your member funnel. So that's the one of 2. And then the next one is your business builder, or whatever you want to call them, funnel. These are the people in your downline already. You can also share this with potential clients, again, if they're looking for something that they want. And look, I need a side hustle right now, and I need something that I can just implement and get going. You can provide this to them too. This doesn't have to be solely for people in your downline already, but so it works both ways. Hey, congratulations. And this funnel has a whole webinar, video, whatever you want to call it, that steps them through why it is a fantastic time. I'm telling you, there is no better time right now to build an essential oils business. And then it steps them through how to get started, and then the tools they needed, because hey, you're providing all that. So those are the 2 funnels that this system provides you, a complete funnel. So you're not, dorking around trying to build something. It's complete for you. All you have to do is update it with your information. And oh, by the way, I give you all that training already on just how to update. So second, I give you a free 42-page 7 Essential Oils Secrets ebook, which I think you saw maybe right here. That right there. I'm going to show you in this free report. I'm giving that to you for you to give to new members when they purchase an essential oils kit. So that's one of the things, and if you read the ebook that I gave you already when you signed up for this webinar, when it's talking about solving somebody's problem after they've purchased an essential oils kit. Well, what would be some of the problems, that somebody would have, new coming into essential oils? Well, they need to know what they are, how to use them, more detail on the oils in their kit, etc. That's what this 42-page, I got a little crazy, 7 Essential Oil Secrets ebook does for them. So, boy, right out of the gate, they've got all the information they need to get started and be successful with essential oils. I'm giving that to you for you to then give to others. So how about that? So you don't have to write all that. Providing them incredible value and making you stand out from the crowd, because I'm telling you, nobody's doing this right now that I can tell. I do a lot of research. I tried it, and that, I've done a lot of research over the last 2 years specifically, and there's really nobody out there doing it to this level. So hey, and oh, by the way, this system is absolutely brand new. You're getting this at the ground level. Nobody has this so far. Nobody. So boy, are you going to stand out from the crowd. So anyway, that's what that 7 essential oils ebook looks like. So third, and this is a big summary, in a few minutes, the very detailed list of things that you get in this system is going to pop up underneath this webinar. So you can scroll down as you're listening to me and start reading it. Third, I give you the Path to a 7-Figure Essential Oils Business ebook that zeroes in on who your target audience is, your ideal customer. How, because that, boy, for me, that was the biggest gaping hole for me. I couldn't figure out who my audience was. So you get a guidance on figuring out who your target audience is. And I'm telling you, nobody else is doing that right now. And where to find them on social media. I'm telling you, that's a big one. Because you can, advertise on Facebook all day long, but if your ideal customer that you've just defined, your target audience, they may not be on Facebook. That was a hard lesson that I learned. They may not be on Facebook. So I show you how to find them on social media based on, how social media is being used today. Sip of my coffee. And how to drive free and paid traffic to your audience, to your marketing funnel. So you're finding out who your target audience is, your ideal customer. You have your marketing funnels. There is you need to build a bridge on your ideal customer, your target audience, and your funnels. So I'm showing you how to drive to the both types of traffic, free and paid, to get to your marketing funnels, because that's how you get your customers. And of course, tools and resources for social media posts and making videos. So, how am I doing this? And so that is what that looks like, the Path to 7 Figures. Yay, we're so excited. Fourth, I give you a 30-day business plan so you can plan out your simple business daily tasks. And super secret, all right, this one is a big one, so pay close attention. Never seen before, the math. Okay, so what am I talking about with the math? All right, so before I start talking about it, in your company, your compensation plan, for each rank there are requirements, and it's usually around your overall volume, OV, or it could be overall team, whatever, overall group volume, and then certainly your personal volume if you've got that, and then legs. So how many legs of your downline do you need for each rank? And so yes, so we've been, there's thousands of videos on YouTube that explain your compensation plan. And they're all great. And if they are complicated, boy, you need to watch those videos multiple times, because it can be very complex based on your not only your commission structure, but your bonus structures too. So there's information all over the place on your compensation plan. What I'm talking about here is what nobody is talking about, in terms of how many people do you need in your downline to achieve each rank. So I did for my company's compensation plan, I created this gigantic, ridiculous spreadsheet that, based on, my, realistic assumptions, how, what somebody would order in a month, etc. And I calculated out how many people that would be that you would need for each rank. And what ranks those people needed to be for you to rank up. So if it's diamond, how many people that needed to be at a silver level for you to rank up. So that's what I'm talking about. That is what I thought was missing. And that's, if you're a part of any kind of Facebook group for your company or your upline, at the end of every month, there's going to be a post by your upline sponsor, or even, somebody much higher in your downline or in your upline, that's going to say, now make sure you've got your people that are, maxing out their rewards program, blah, 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 so you can achieve your rank. Well, you know what? Somebody, one of those people can't be buying $1,000 that month for you to rank up. So I'm sorry. That'd be great if it did happen, if it does, and it does happen, because sometimes I get a little crazy, but you can't expect people to, to purchase more than what they're comfortable with. And to solve that, you need more people in your downline, and this will tell you how many people to estimate for each rank. And that's how you solve well, crap, I almost got to silver, but I missed it by, $500, so that's what I'm talking about. So again, beyond just, your, whatever I just used, overall group volume, it could be OV, etc., and leg requirements. So this really helps with setting goals and ensuring you don't miss the next rank. So there's a picture of it. Yay! Fifth, I'll give you certainly a startup guide and a whole training video series on how to update your marketing funnels with your info, links to your, how to put your link in, so when somebody clicks buy now, it goes to your kit site, so you can launch your business fast, and other secret tips. And that is why you need to get this today. Again, this is absolutely brand new, never seen before system for 2019. This is not 2018, 2016. We're talking right now, summer 2019. Yeah, I said it. So, and the reason why it's summer and not at the beginning of 2019 is because it has taken me months to develop this. I'm talking months. So this entire system, and I calculated it out, is valued at over $4,200 based on the level of detail, etc. But of course, I'm not going to charge you $4,200. That's crazy. Again, that's against my moral compass. I'm sorry. I know it makes a bunch of people a lot of money, but I can't do that. That just seems slimy to me. So when this system, now this is a pre-order situation that we're in right now, because I have some awesome people that are giving me some fantastic feedback, and as soon as I get the last piece, it'll be complete and it'll launch next month. The system will launch next month, and it will sell, once it goes live, it will sell for $97. Again, complete system. Everything that I'm talking about and everything that you see below below this video. But because you have sat through my presentation so far and watching me, you will get the pre-order price of, all right, wait for it, $19.97. $19. That's just one time. That is not a month. That is a one-time price of $19.97. No, you're not reading this wrong. $20, people. Yay! That, again, one simple payment of $19.97. So click the button below there. I think there's about 3 that says give me my 80% off discounted price of $19. So like I said, from $97 to $20. Get this price right now. So if the pre-order 80% off discount isn't enough to push you over the edge, this will. When you order today, I'm also going to give you Bonus 1, Network Marketing Secrets book by Russell Brunson. And that's what that looks like. It is an absolute free book. That book changed my life. Oh my gosh. And it talks about how to, it's his perspective of how to automate your network marketing business. Everything that I'm doing here, but oh, by the way, I've done it for you. But it's a great book. Bonus 2, video scripts of all your marketing funnels. So there's, I think, 2 or 3, I'm blanking right now, on the videos that are both on your member funnel and your business builder funnel. You get the scripts for all of that. So if you want to customize your videos even further, you can do so and use the scripts. You can edit them and then reshoot them. You can use the tools and resources that I've already showed you to do that. So you can customize your videos if you want to. Again, you don't have to. And bonus 3 is your email follow-up series. So you can follow up to your potential customers, your ideal clients, about all of this, what essential oils have to offer. So all that's done for you. You can just update with your information. Big deal. And so click the button below and lock in the 80% pre-order discount and get the complete system and the free bonuses when the Essential Oils Automated Business System launches in 2019. So you get everything for $20. Yay! Let's celebrate! Oh, and one more thing. I want to talk to the essential oils distributors, your wealth advocates, etc., out there who have tried everything and are still feeling stuck. The essential oil distributors who have spent a while trying to build their essential oils business and haven't achieved the ranks that would give them freedom. And the essential oil distributors who have bought everything under the sun and still are not where they want to be. I get that. I know exactly how you feel. I know this. I did all that stuff too, as you've heard. Heck, I was so desperate I flew across the country and maxed out credit cards to attend that business conference. So, hoping that I just get lucky. And I want you to know I have your back. So this is not just one time, hey, have a nice day. Once the Essential Oils Automated Business System launches in August of 2019, you'll know if this is for you or not within the first 10 minutes of seeing it. You'll know. You're smart. For most people, this clicks for them right away. But I don't want you to feel rushed. So try it for a full month once you get it, not from the time you buy it today. And if you don't like it, let me know and I'll refund you every penny. So there you go. You've got a money back guarantee. So you can't go wrong here. This is really the one thing that's going to take your essential oils business to the next level fast. And I'll guarantee it will work for you just like I say, or of course I'll give you your money back. So pre-order your Essential Oils Automated Business System and get your 3 bonuses now. And remember, you're saving 80% now and getting the entire system when it launches next month. So watch for my emails. It's Suzanne@healthyhustling.com, and I'll be sending you updated emails. I'll be calling you to welcome you. And if you live in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, I can meet you in person if you'd like, because I am a real person and I want this to work for you. I want to meet you. I want you to build, I want you to use this system to build, your business. And I'm using this very system to build mine. So this is current. This isn't some strategy from 5 years ago or even last year. This works. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm telling you, I'm so excited. I can't wait to work with you. And thank you. And thank you. That's my crew in the backyard. Sorry, I couldn't get the cats. So again, thank you so much. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to send me an email. That's my email address again. So again, thank you.